Hello, welcome to CLSB Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. So, this is part of my 50 state series on the primaries in 2026. Louisiana is kind of interesting. Uh, so, it has like an open jungle primary, which means that it's Democrats, Republicans, and everyone's on the same ballot, and then the top two win. Usually it's a Republican and then whoever the Democrat that wins also. Um, there aren't a lot of contested seats really in Louisiana. This is kind of what the congressional districts look like. District 1 is kind of interesting. It's not super competitive, but it's Steve Scalise's district, and he's picked up two Democratic opponents, neither of which have any campaign finance information. So June was kind of the cutoff, so we got to wait and see what they've got. Real quick, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel. We're on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. Appreciate it. This is one, and it's a 2969 district. So it's a heavy lift for any Democrat. So it's interesting that there are two that have filed for this seat. I'm curious to see what their math looks like. So this is kind of the breakdown of Democrat versus Republican areas. Those blue dots tend to be towns, and the red dots tend to be farmers and cows mostly. Or I guess in this case, alligators. I don't know. It's Louisiana. What I did was I looked at the shift from 2008 to 2020, 2016, 2020, red to blue. As you can see, there are some darker blue dots up there in the north and even down in the southeast. But generally, it's gotten more red, in those other larger areas. So we've seen that pretty historically as we've watched Louisiana progress forward. These are the two congressional districts that are blue. As I've told you guys before, if you ever want to see gerrymandering, just look for hooks. They got a lot of hooks in these districts. But they're pretty solidly Democrats, 65-57. In District 2, Troy Carter has just under 500,000. This was as of June. I'm sure Troy's picked up some more money than that since then. Looking pretty good, not too worried about District 2. District 6, on the other hand, Cleo only had about 60K on hand as June. That's one to watch because it wouldn't surprise me if he picks up a Democratic primary opponent because if you're an incumbent, you're not sitting on a good chunk of change. It tells other candidates that maybe they could walk in there, raise the same as you, and run. You'll have more name recognition, and believe me, incumbency has its privileges. But it still opens you up to a contested primary, which can be hard for an incumbent sometimes. So Cleo has picked up Christian Johnson as a Republican, and I don't have any information on him, but that's where the primary sits so far. So they'll be running that. So thank you for watching. This is relatively short. Louisiana doesn't have a whole lot going on the congressional level. I'll take a look at the other levels later, but this is my big overview on just congressional stuff. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. If you'd like to support this channel, you can go to my Substack. It's $5 a month. I'll be doing interviews, and those will be published there first. And also any breaking or interesting analysis that we come up, especially as I get fielded out into other states, working in different campaigns. I'll be publishing stuff from those races as well, interviews and things of that nature. So Substack's a really good spot to hear about what's going on first. All right. Well, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.